Really just taking one game at a time, looking for a big win on Friday, and then kind of see who we play on Sunday. So they'll play before us, so we'll know even before the Friday game. But really just one game at a time.
Will you guys scout the game before?
We watched some film, but mostly just focusing on Winthrop, and because they're a different team, we've never played them before, and they play kind of a different style defense and attack. So we've been really working on their tendencies this whole week.
What do you guys have to do in order to come away with a win?
I think we just have to play fearless and play hard from the opening whistle, just go really hard and kind of pick their defense apart, and our defense just stay really composed, and I think we'll come away with the win.
With a smaller school like Winthrop, do you have to worry about some girls overlooking Winthrop and starting to look towards Penn State or Hopkins?
Yeah, I mean, that's, I think as a coach you kind of worry about, but everyone on the team's really focused and really just excited to get out and play again. It's been 2 weeks now, so we're just excited to face a different opponent.
What is it about Winthrop that makes them different?
So they play sort of like a zone defense, which we've seen a lot of variations of defense this season, and they could throw anything at us, but mostly they've been playing like a 3-2-2 zone. So, and then their attack, they do a lot of weaving and everything. So, and then it's just a little different than what we're used to.
And you've mentioned it, but that time off from the last game to this game, was that helpful to kind of rest and prepare?
Yeah, I think it was great. It gave us a full week to just focus on ourselves rather than having to prep for another game, and then it gave us this whole week to prep for Winthrop. So I thought it was great kind of having those 2 weeks to ourselves.
And how do things kind of change when it's tournament time?
I think everyone just gets excited again. I think after the ACC tournament we were bummed for a few days, but then and that kind of period of waiting to see the bids was nerve-wracking, but now we're kind of have a direction and a focus. We know the people we have to go through to make it back to the Final Four and to a national championship, so I think we're excited.
And getting to play the first 2 rounds at home, how helpful is that?
Oh yeah, we wanted a home game really bad, and I think we had a really strong season, and we built up our resume, and we were happy to get that number 7 seed.
And for you, especially senior season, what would it mean for you to have a strong tournament run?
Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of tasted it last year, and we want it again. And we have a really strong senior class, and that's what we've wanted since the beginning of the season. So we're going to work as hard as we have to.
I mean, that's pretty big. Coming in only one freshman in the whole ACC kind of gets that. It shows like how much work I've put in before getting here, and how much my coaches and my team have been able to help me since I got here, how much I've grown, and it's just a big accomplishment. It's kind of cool. You can only earn it once. So
now this is going to be your first NCAA tournament in the cage. So what's your mentality like getting ready for this one?
I'm kind of just going to try to take it as the same as every other game. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. I mean, it is kind of one and done, so you want to look at it a little bit differently. But I'm just going to go in confidently with my team, and we're going to do what we know we can do and hopefully get pretty far.
What do you think the defense has to do to try to stop the Winthrop attack?
Communication mostly. We just need to play like we know how we can play and do the little things and make sure we keep the ball out of the net.
You guys had some time to prepare from this game, from the last game. What did you kind of work on in the 10 days or whatever it was?
It was a lot of team building, I would say. More of what we need to work on instead of having to constantly be focusing on what game we have next, which is really nice. We were able to go back down to like the basics and really focus on some little aspects that we're breaking here and there that really should be able to build our game.
And obviously your first year, what are the, maybe some of the older players told you about the differences from regular season to now NCAA tournament time?
It's just they say it's such a cool experience and how it's so different in college from high school where you don't always get guaranteed that you have a spot. So we were blessed enough for this year to be able to go in, and so we're going to take the biggest chances we have and take what we can get.
And you guys get the first game, and if you win the second game at home, how helpful is that, especially maybe for you playing in your first tournament?
It's nice being at home for the first 2 games. You kind of get to ease into the tournament a little bit, especially in the end of finals and everything. We get to finish our academics and then really be able to focus on lacrosse after that, which is nice.
And I guess Winthrop is a little bit of a different team. What sort of different things do you have to deal with for them?
It's a lot of maybe what we haven't seen before. They're a lower team they're further down from the south, so we haven't heard a lot about them, which is kind of coming into like an unknown team. We just have to really be able to focus on what we need to do and finish the game from there.